What? I'll tell you what. That's The Lighthouse from 2019, starring William Dafoe and Robert Pattinson. Now that clip sums up what I'm going to be, what I'm going to be talking about in this review. Mostly the terrible writing, the terrible script. It's terrible, okay? Spoiler alert, here we go. We're going to dive into this. Are you ready? Okay, look. Here, let's get the good stuff. Let's first talk about the good stuff. Then we'll get into the writing and all the other stuff that I really don't like. Here's the good stuff, okay? You got wonderful cinematography. You got wonderful black and white. You've got great production value. You've got practical location. You've got a lot of practical effects going on. You have a nice premise, which is two people stuck in a lighthouse. That's a nice setting for what could be a really well-told story. You've got ideas about psychology. You've got ideas about drinking. And instead of using those resources, using those elements that are grounded in reality, instead, this film decides to emphasize imagination, mythology, and talking to each other while being intoxicated by drinking a lot. The Lighthouse. The Lighthouse is imagination. Is it real? Is it not? No one knows. In fact, I believe the director and writer want it to be that way, so you don't know what's going on. So your conclusion is as good as anybody else's, which means I guess I'm valid for not liking this movie because it's not really a movie made to be liked. It's just a movie made to be experienced, I guess. I mean, there's a lot of jump scares, there's a lot of this, there's a lot of that. There's good actors, but they have crappy dialogue. The script is terrible. The script is so bad. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, is this a comedy? Because there's a lot of farting at the beginning. Is it a comedy? Is it a horror film? Is it a psychological thriller? No, it's all of that. It's all of that and nothing else. I mean, it's hard to tell what's real, what's not. I don't even know if I should talk about the story because to me, there's a lot of plot holes with the backstory. Is the backstory necessary? Is that just there for us to get our imagination going so we can think, oh, wait, this person, maybe his background is in this. That's why he's there. Or is it just a lazy way to write because you don't really know what you're doing? You don't know where the story's supposed to go. You don't know the point of the story. You don't really, I mean, it's like, here's a great little comment by Robert Pattinson, who plays one of the characters in the movie. He was talking to Film 4 and about the making of this movie. This is from the video online. Robert Pattinson and William Dafoe talked The Lighthouse with Film 4 interview special. Take a listen to this clip.
Swab, dog. Swab.
I remember just asking Robert Eggers right at the beginning just what I thought was a pretty basic question, which is like, is this stuff actually happening? Like, or is it a magical island? And also, like, whose perspective is the story being told from? Like, is this even happening? And he's like, you have to decide that for yourself. So it's fun to play something where you don't really know, even though there's only two people in it. Like, I'm almost certain that me and Willem have an entirely different perception of the movie, especially when we were shooting it.
So, I mean, I think that's a great question to ask as an actor. And he pretty much said, it's up to you. It's up to you whether you think this is real or not. Which tells me the people making this movie did not know if this was grounded in reality or imagination. And I'm gonna, as a viewer, as somebody who went to see this movie in the movie theater, I took away from it that it was not grounded in reality. It was grounded in imagination. And the only reason this movie was made was to get a reaction. Maybe a jump scare. Maybe oh, what's going to happen next? But to be honest, I came away and I felt like I wasted my time. This movie wasted my time. It's like a B movie with a bunch of ideas thrown into one. It's like someone made a movie in their backyard with a lot of expensive equipment and paid some actors to make it look like it's a real film. And it's a haunted house. This is a haunted house ride that you go into during the carnival at your local city. I mean, that's what it is. And I do like haunted houses. I like some real haunted house, like House on Haunted Hill with Vincent Price, I think is like a haunted house movie. But that's fun to watch because it's an old movie that's trying to be scary, trying to be serious, and it just comes off as corny or cheesy. This is trying to be scary, and it's like, why spend so much time with people talking and dialogue when there's no point to it at all? I mean, at the end of the movie, Robert Pattinson is dead, getting eaten by seagulls. Okay. Well, I'm going to give this, how many stars? How many stars are we going to give this? We're going to give this 2 out of 10. Do you like this movie? Tell me what you think in the comments.